Hello everybody, this is Rebel Pickle OSRS coming back with another bossing melee guide. This time it's for Vorkath. This video was requested by a friend of mine in-game, so let's get started. So for melee, the obvious and most important thing is the Dragon Hunter Lance. Lance is the most important item to have. If you don't have a Lance, don't melee Vorkath. It's that simple. The gear that I have here is for a prolonged trip, so if you're trying to do, 5 to 6 kills per trip, this is what I would go with. This is what I do go with if you're just doing, 1 kill, teleport, pool, go back, do another kill. I would suggest swapping out the Justicar leg guards with the Bandos Tacets, and I would suggest replacing the Brimstone ring with a B ring eye, and then replace the Dragonfire shield with the highest tier defender that you have, and that will just increase your DPS. So this is for prolonged trips. So I take Slayer Staff. I mean, you should be using a Slayer Staff anyways, because with this setup and Slayer Staff, you'll never miss the spawn. I take a 3 dose of Divine Super Combat, but you can take regular Super Combat if you want to. This is totally preference. I take a 3 dose of Extended Super Anti and a 4 dose Anti Venom Plus. I do not pre-pot. I just use the potions when I get there. I take 3 Prayer Potions. Again, if you are doing 1 kill trips at a time, you don't need this many. In fact, if you were doing just 1 kill at a time, obviously you're going to use both BGS specs on Vorkath as you start, and I would suggest only taking the top 3 potions here, 1 Prayer Potion, and then just fill everything else in with Sharks. If you have the Elite Diary done, you can take the Sea Boots 4 to teleport quickly. If you don't, just go to Lunar Island and get kicked off. If you're doing 1 kill trips, your rune pouch should have Chaos Runes, Dust Runes, and Law Runes. I take Alks because I do 4 to 6 kills at a time, so the Alks are really nice to have. And that's pretty much all there is for gear. For your Quick Prey, you must have Protect from Mage up, or you will take a lot of damage. And then Piety if you've got it. If you don't have Piety, I would consider strongly getting Piety before taking on Vorkath melee. So that's pretty much the gear and the equipment. So now let's go do a kill. It's going to be interesting because my frames per second has plummeted. Hopefully I don't die doing your guide, because that would be really sad. This is where I start. There's not really any good reason to mark tiles here, simply because everything that happens with Vorkath is random. However, these are the 2 tiles that I primarily stand on, so when he shoots the arcing fireball, I'll just move here. If he shoots one there, I'll move back, and so on and so forth. If you want to use this line for reference, this is where you should move back to on the Wookswalk part of Vorkath. If you're not comfortable doing Wookswalk, then I definitely wouldn't, because you will die if you don't know what you're doing. If you'd like to attempt it, then once you're comfortable with Vorkath, I would definitely recommend it. It saves a lot of time. Okay, so to start the kill, drop a shark, load up my BGS, start the spec, turn off, run. I keep running off the entire kill, just so I don't have to worry about turning it on and off and on and off and on and off. Go ahead and pot up anti-fire, poke. Right as he's about to come down, I'll use that. Trigger on, first spec missed, so I'll hit again. Move out of the range of the fireball. And now there'll be 6 regular attacks, and then a special attack. Special attacks happen at random, but once you know what the first special attack is going to be, you will always know what subsequent special attack is going to be. Switch to the Slayer Staff. And as you saw there, I missed that first click with the Slayer Staff, which is why it's nice to have a Slayer Staff. If I had tried to manual cast that on the spawn and missed, I would not have had enough time to get back on it before it came and hit me. Ouch. Also, the reason why I take Dragonfire Shield here instead of the Defender is because even with Super Anti-Fire, if you're not wearing a Dragonfire Shield, you will take damage from the Fire Breath attacks. If you are doing one kill at a time, it is fine to bring just regular Anti-Fire and a Defender, because you're just not, if you know what you're doing, you're not going to die or take enough damage to die. You'll probably use more food overall, but it's entirely up to you what you want to do. This is the gist of doing a melee Vorkath kill. Probably going to kill it before I get another acid phase. But yeah, okay, so that's pretty much it. So the Wook's Walk explained. If you don't know how to do it, this is how you do it. So when he goes to throw up the acid, so you want to count out your attacks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 6, you want to click back 3 squares, and then right before you hit this third square, well, I'll show you. Right before you hit this third square, you want to click back to Vorkath, and then click back. As soon as your character pulls back the lance, then you want to click back. Once you click back, it'll move forward, hit here. As soon as your character starts to turn away as if he's coming back, then you click Vorkath again. I will do another quick kill to demonstrate that a little bit better and explain it, because I was not expecting that kill to go as fast because I wasn't really paying much attention. Alright, so poke Vorkath. Spec on, prayer up, hit the spec. Okay, so that's one special attack. Or one regular attack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to go and turn this prayer off because I know this is going to be a special attack. Okay, so step 3 back. You want to find a clear lane, and then click as he's turning around, Lance comes back, click as he turns around, Lance comes back, click as he turns around, Lance comes back, click as he turns around, Lance comes back. And that is all there is to it for melee Wook's Walking. It is very simple once you know what you're doing. You'll very likely die several times trying to learn that, unless you're just god tier at the game. That's pretty much all there is to it. So I'll go ahead and finish up this kill, and that will wrap up the guide. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Thank you very much. Gonna stick out this last part to see if I get the pet, because I am over 6,500 KC, no pet. And never lucky. Thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, if it helped you, please let me know. If you have any questions about anything that maybe I didn't go over very thoroughly, feel free to ask, and I will see if I can help you. Thank you very much, and enjoy your Vorkath.